Well, I hope our fans got their fill of some great college basketball this week. We sure needed their help, kind of coming off the road, and we're 2-4, and needed to win these games, and we did. We just been a good basketball team, man. Mike said after the game that we were really hard to guard, and I sure appreciate the compliment from him. I think so much of him and his program, and they're hard to guard. But I thought that Jared Harper and Samir Dowdy and Bryce Brown all really stepped up defensively. And I thought our bigs, after we got started, after a little while, started to do a good job of jumping out on their guards a little bit and helping them. But to turn them over 17 times, it's the most they've turned it over all year long. To hold them down to 4 3-pointers, they averaged 10. So the things that were ailing us on the road, were things that we're able to really get healthy with. And that was getting a little bit of a defensive swagger back. So, and, if it's been since 1999 that Auburn's beaten Florida at home, it's a great win. It's a great program win. Because when we go to recruit when we're out there recruiting, Florida is still one of those programs that, it's Kentucky, and then there's a few others. They're kind of in that next class of a few others in our league. They get, because they've been good. They've been good.
Chris, can you talk about Samir's all-around game?
I thought Samir was terrific. Thought he was confident offensively, still play with that Philly swag, but he took on some defensive identity. He took on Kayvon Allen and did a great job using his length, was physical. Samir's a smart player, and he used his smarts to be able to get where he needed to be on the floor to make plays defensively. And he can break you down. He's a willing passer. In this offseason, when we get him a little bit more explosive physically, he'll start to finish some of that Euro Philly swagger stuff.
How do you think Austin did, and did he suffer re-injuries?
Yeah, he got kicked. He got kicked again, and because again he got kicked in a spot where he was going to feel it. I was trying to play him 5-8 minutes tonight. I just felt like at halftime I didn't want him. Once he kind of heated him up, just didn't want to have him go back in and just progress him. But he did take a hit. Right, like they checked him out on the free throw line, and I guess when you're that big, they check you out lower body, gets hit. So we got 3 guys. Jared sprained his ankle, pretty sore. Taped him up. He's going to really be sore tomorrow. And Chuma, landed on his hip, and he's pretty sore. He'll be really sore tomorrow. So we haven't had a day off in a while. We will have tomorrow off. Kids will. Players will. So we need it because there's going to be a lot of recovery tomorrow.
BP, Mike likes to change his defenses a lot. It's part of his thing. And it seemed like Jared and Javon were diagnosing things pretty well.
Thought they did a good job continuing attack pressure. They went to 1-2-2, the 1-3-1, mixed in man, 3-2 zone, a man. He threw the kitchen sink at us. And it does muck it up. And we talked to the point guards before the game. Look, you've got to have your calls in your bag because I can't always get you those calls in a shorter clock. So I thought we did okay with that. If we'd have had Austin at the rim, we'd have really hurt them on the back of pressure. But we got, Horace came in, defended, and rebounded, which is going to win for you. That's what's going to win for you. Effort, energy plays, and Anthony made a couple shots and got some big rebounds. So we got good play at the 5 position, and I think you walk away and go, okay, everybody contributed. Like D'Angelo played a little bit and did some things offensively, handled the ball well. Still got to pick it up physically, defensively. Got beat for a rebound or 2, got driven by. He picks those things up and improves in those areas. It's nice to have him out there offensively.
Do you think Austin can give you like 10, 12 minutes next time?
Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Just keep progressing him.